SSH and Telnet. These are the two main services that run in Linux to accept connections from outside. Telnet is an old and unsecure connection between two computers, and a lot of companies don't use Telnet anymore. The SSH is a newer connection established protocol that is completely secure. There are two types of packages for most of the services that you see on a Linux machine. One is a client package and the other one is a server package. So you have a server, it sends a connection request, an SSH request to another server. So in this case, you are the client and the computer you're trying to connect is a server. So let's take it the other way. So if you on the right hand side and the server is on the right hand side, when it tries to sync its time to you as in through the NTP protocol, then it's no longer the server, it becomes a client, and then you become the server. So let's look at our SSH and Telnet, both of these little services that we have and how they work in our computer. I will connect it through the PuTTY session and I'll confirm I am root. Let's clear the screen. And the service that runs, the first one is Telnet. So when you run Telnet, you'll see it says command not found. Why? Because by default now Linux don't include Telnet in the installation. So if you have to install Telnet, you would have to do yum install Telnet, and it will go to the repositories and it will match the option I have for Telnet, and it found one package and it's telling me, do you want to download? Now we will not be using Telnet in our environment, but if you are troubleshooting, Telnet is sometimes a tool that allows you to troubleshoot some of the network communication issues. But for this lesson, we'll just skip that and we don't want to download that. Next one, we have the SSH. Do we have SSH? Yes, we do. That's why we got this usage of SSH. We could do SSH2 followed by the IP address of the remote computer. But since we don't have a remote computer, we'll just say local computer, which is the same box that we are already logged into. When you do hit enter, yes, you're logging in as root, so put in the root password and you logged into the same machine that you were logged in before. So you could create as many sessions as you want. So you could exit out and you'll come back to your first session. To check the service of SSHD, we'll run psef to see if the process is running. And you'll see the process is right here. It says user sbin sshd. This is the process that actually listening for all the incoming traffic. If I stop this process, I will not be able to log into this machine anymore. But before we do that, I wanted to check my IP. And my IP address is 192.168.1.12. And let's go ahead and stop the SSHD service. When you hit enter, you get the prompt back. It means it's not running. You could do ps-ef again to grep it. And you will see the SSHD and SSHD. This is this already established connections that it's telling me. But it is not showing the one we looked for before, which is user sbin sshd. So it means it will not accept any incoming sessions anymore. How can we confirm that? Let's log into a new PuTTY session and I will put in the IP address of this machine again, 192.168.1.12. So it says network error, connection refused. because there is no SSH daemon that is running. So we'll click OK, close this out, and this time we'll start the SSHD process. It is started because we've got a prompt back. How do we verify it? You could run ps-ef again, SSHD, and you'll see right here the process is running now. Now it will accept the connection. Another way to find out if that service is running is by doing system ctl status SSHD, and right here it is telling you active, active, and running. So now if you try to connect to that IP 192.168.1.12, you should be able to. 192.168.1.12. Bingo! You see how SSHD works? So this is how you could stop the connection to your server, or refine or restrict your computer. This is a way to an enhanced way to implement security on your system.